up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in wherever you guys are watching from, at home, at work, in bed, on the damn toilet. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am back out here at San Diego Bay, Harbor Island, once again, Saturday morning. It is currently 6:30 a.m. and man, that marine layer cleared up. If you guys are around this morning, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You guys can see right over there, the marine layer is being pushed out that way, and right over there being burned through by the sun over the San Diego skyline. Look how beautiful it is out here today. The tide is fairly low. Check that out. It is low actually. Yeah. And the gear I brought today, well, I'm about to show you guys today, might be a little difficult to fish with at low tide, but we will try. You never know what you're gonna catch out here in San Diego Bay. Big or small, you guys already know I'm gonna try to catch them all, and San Diego Bay has been very productive from what everyone is telling me. But man, look at that view. The San Diego skyline with the little marine layer right over it. Water is fairly flat. Damn, it's nice, but it is warming up. I know yesterday, Friday, was pretty damn hot here in San Diego. I don't want to hear it, guys. If you're from Arizona, Louisiana, wherever the hell you're at, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear, oh man, it's 150 degrees. I'm sorry you live over there. I'm sorry. Like I mentioned about like 25 seconds ago, I'm going to be fishing some new gear that might be a little difficult to use at low tide out here at Harbor Island, especially if I'm fishing a really short rod. So in this tube here, I got something that is made in China. It's a brand new rod. I figured, you know, let's try something new. And I went on Amazon, looked around, and I found this rod. It's by Handing, and you can see right there, handingfishing.com. It's around like 60 bucks for this rod. It is a light rod, and it's made in China, so I'm not going to expect much. A lot of things are made in China. Came in this nice cardboard tube. It was a pain in the butt to open, but I got it open. So here it is, guys. It comes in a nice elegant case with some padding right here, designed by MSS. Do not know what the hell that means, but there's the logo right there, and the motto, C602 Ultralight, or UL. So it's casting 6 foot, 2-piece ultralight, and it's the magic L. Let's get it out. There's the rod right there. It actually looks pretty nice. I like the color of it. It has some purple, some green right there in the reel seat. It is still wrapped in this plastic thingy-majiggy. Model right there, magic L. The line weight is 1 to 4 pounds. Lure weight is 5 to 9 grams. And it says right there, made in China. Whatever. 2-piece, little cork handle. Guess it's considered BFS or light fishing. I'm gonna make up my own acronyms. I'm gonna call this light bait fishing, LBF. And I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for it, but you know what? I don't care. It's light fishing, maybe ultralight, but light fishing here in San Diego Bay, with lures rating from 1/8 ounce up to about 7 grams, so 1/4 ounce. I consider that finesse fishing here in San Diego Bay. A lot of people may disagree with me, but again, I don't care. So tag right there. Say it has Fuji guides, made in China. But a lot of rods were made in China, like FINESSE, Daiwa, some major craft rods, all kinds of rods are made in China. You know, like, it is what it is. But you guys already know I always got to have my hook keepers. This rod did not come with any hook keepers at all. These hook keepers are also from Amazon. I forgot what they're called, but they are magnetic, so it helps you guide your hook to rest on this platform right here, or this ledge. Then you just, you know, crank it up a little bit, tighten up a line, and the hook will go right into this loop. It comes with 2 different O-rings depending on the size of your rod. Hopefully this little tiny one works with this rod. So there is no hook keeper on here. Kind of a bummer, but it doesn't matter to me really. I rarely ever use the hook keeper that is actually on the rod. But what's cool about this is that there's a little bit of padding on the back, so it doesn't mess up your finish, and it tries to stay on a rod a little bit better without it slipping. Like the old Fuji ones I used to use, those things like slide up and down, and it would get very, very annoying, get caught in a line. I mean, these will get caught in a line too during a cast or after a cast, but I like them a lot better. Let's check out the reel seat right here. Looks pretty cool. kind of a really ugly finish, but it's Chinese rod, less than $100. What can you say? The real seat does have a clickety thingy majiggy, pretty cool. And you guys already know, if I'm gonna be fishing a new rod, I gotta be fishing a new reel. Here I have is the Daiwa, I think this is the Gekkibijin. I didn't have any really light braid line at home, and it was late, and I was up ordering that rod. So I figured let's see what kind of light braid they have on Amazon. The lightest braid I was able to find is this Misc Tackle high performance braided fishing line, 100% PE braided line, superior abrasion resistance, casting distance, and knot strength. We'll see about that. This right here is 6-pound test, high vis yellow, 150 yards. I forget the price off the top of my head, but it was really cheap. And I will put up a picture of the Amazon page with the rod and the fishing line that I purchased on Amazon, including the hook keeper. So here's that reel. The rod is a budget rod. I can't really expect much from it. I wouldn't be surprised if it does break today. And if it does, well, that sucks. Let's get this set up. You guys are curious what kind of knot I'm using. I'm using the uni knot. On the braid side, I wrap 10. On the mono or fluoro side, I use half of that. So either sometimes 6 or 5. Give you guys a general idea of how I tie my uni knots. A lot of guys ask, and it is a repetitive question, but there are some of you guys that are new here, and that's what I use. If you guys have been fishing Mission Bay, San Diego Bay, Coronado, wherever, let me know in the comments, what have you guys been catching? What has been working for you guys? But man, I've been seeing a lot of halibut being caught out here from shore and from the kayak. You guys are killing it. I'm happy for you guys. I'm proud of you guys for just getting out here, doing your thing, catching fish. You know, some people may get jealous with me. Man, I'm rooting for you guys. I'm cheering you guys on, and keep it up. And if you're bringing them home, cooking them, eating them, harvesting them, let me know in the comments below. How are you cooking them? I would like to know. A lot of people ask me, but my mom does all the work. All right, so the lure I'm going to be using, or starting off today, is going to be the Kastmaster. This is 7 gram, which is equivalent to 1/4 ounce. Is it finesse? Yeah, we're out here, I guess. Always try to use gold or silver when it comes to Kastmasters out here in San Diego Bay. But before we get into it, let's pull up the tide chart. Alrighty, my beautiful people. It looks like today we are going to be fishing the incoming tide. It is currently 6:51 a.m. Tide's currently at 2.86 feet. It's going to be fairly warm today. You can see in the top right, 79 degrees out here. That is fairly warm for San Diego, and it's going to get warmer, and hopefully more fish moves in. So incoming tide. Tide peaks out at 9:04 a.m. at 4 feet. So roughly an hour and a half, 2 hours of swing I will be working with. And the moon phase right now is at 96% waxing. So new moon is coming up. You guys know how I feel about that. I hate fishing the new moon, but fortunately today is not the new moon. Let's hop into it, guys. Let's try to catch some fish. Yeah, not that much line on here. I think it's about like 40 yards on here. Imagine how mackerel would feel on this rod. Worst case, I'll throw on the Z-Man jig heads. I think I'll be able to cast that pretty far. There's a lot of grass up front right here, about 10 yards out. You want to get caught in that with light gear. Damn, all the way down to his last strand. Nope, I'm on a fish. I think I'm on. Yep, I'm on. Yeah, lizardfish, baby. Oh, little barracuda. Oh man, no. Oh man, check that out. Little barracuda. This is pretty freaking cool. First fish ever on the Amazon bait finesse, light bait finesse, light finesse bait, whatever you want to call it, rod. Tiny barracuda. Pretty cool. Let's let him go. Hell yeah. On the Kastmaster. Smallest barracuda I've caught in a very, very long time. There it is. Come on, get out of the grass. Definitely a bass. Oh, that's a good one. Right, yeah. You're getting off that easy, buddy. Thank you. Oh man, first big spotty of the year for me from shore. Just let him go. Second fish on the Amazon finesse rod. All I did was move about 30 yards to the right of where I parked, cast it out about, I don't know, 25, 30, 40 yards, and sure enough, hooked up on this little finesse jig by Z-Man, and that's a big hammer white grub. Well, the camera was off, but I hooked up on a giant lizardfish. I forgot to turn the GoPro back on. Here's a picture of it. Pretty disappointed. I wanted you guys to see this rod in action. I caught lizardfish, spotty, and a barracuda. And what had happened was I fought that lizardfish, brought it up, popped off on the rocks right around here that I had to hop down, grab it with the grippers, and that is where I took the photo for you guys. Kind of bummed out, didn't get that footage, but you know what? The show must go on. Oh, there it is. Crawling it at the bottom. Woohoo! There it is, little guy. Pretty young thing. Oh, that's a halibut. That's a halibut. It's not a halibut. Good spotting. Alright. Thought it was a halibut the way it bit, but wrong call. On the finesse jig. Another spotty. Not bad at all. Exciting. Caught a handful of fish, broke in the new rod and reel, and I caught one of the biggest lizardfish I have ever seen. This thing was maybe pushing 16 inches. I don't know, but I do have a picture of it. I did post it up earlier in this video. I'll show it to you guys again. Man, that lizardfish was huge. I'm telling you, like on a BFS combo or a light bait fishing combo or ultralight, whatever you guys want to call it. All right, sorry if I offend anyone. But catching that fish on that rod and reel was pretty rewarding. So I caught today is barracuda, I think 1, 2, 3 spotted bay bass, one big one, one small one medium-sized one. So I got the small, medium, large, and probably one of the smallest barracudas I have ever caught out here in San Diego Bay. Pretty cool. 1/4 ounce gold Kastmaster. You can find those anywhere. They're like $3-4 bucks for one. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on or at Walmart or any tackle shop, Dick's Sporting Goods, something like that. But this is the Z-Man finesse jig head. I think this is the 3/16 ounce with the big hammer white perch grub, also from Walmart. The jig head, you can find it at Turner's, Sportsman's Warehouse, Dick's Sporting Goods, online tackle warehouse. You can find it pretty much anywhere and everywhere. So let's talk about the rod and reel. Do I recommend this? Hell yeah, I do. I mean, for about 60 bucks, 70 bucks for a finesse rod baitcaster 2-piece 6-foot, it did what I wanted it to do. It was able to pull out a decent spotty out of thick grass, and I was able to cast as far as I can down to literally the loop in a knot of the spool. If I had more line on here, I'm pretty sure I can cast it out a lot further. And the reel itself, a very, very pricey Japanese reel straight from Japan. It's a Daiwa Gekkibijin. I'm totally butchering that, but that will also be in the description below. Yeah, this reel is pretty damn awesome. I like it. It has the drag clicker, or the line alarm. That's what they call it in Japan. So the line I have on here, once again, is the Reaction Tackle High Performance Braided Fishing Line. It held up, didn't have to retie. No frays yet. It did leak some ink, but what braid doesn't? Overall, am I happy with this? Hell yeah, I'm happy with this. I really like it. I do encourage you guys to get out there, try something new, try not to break the bank, get your feet wet, and try finesse fishing here in San Diego Bay, especially with a baitcaster. I mean, anyone can finesse fish with spinning combo. You know, you could bring a trout combo out here and throw little small lures like this and still catch fish, but it's more rewarding when it's on a baitcaster. For some reason, it just feels good. And if you guys know exactly what I mean, then you know what I mean. And if you guys have done this before, you know exactly what I mean. So yeah, everything I use in this video will be in the description below, so be sure to check that out. This rod, this line, this reel, the lure will be in the description below. I will include links to the rod itself and the line. Full transparency, I paid for this rod with my own money, no discount, nothing like that. And I'm not looking to get sponsored. I'm not looking to become pro staff. I'm fishing with what I got, and I want to try new things and have fun with it, you know, with whatever time we all have here on this planet, in this life. You know, you only live once. Why not just take a stab in the dark, try something new, and maybe you'll love it, maybe you'll hate it. Who knows? I am gonna put this rod and reel to work next time I come out, maybe on a kayak. I don't know. If you guys want to see kayaking videos, comment below. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, everything is in the description below. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video, drop a thumbs up, it'll help me out a lot, and let's start a conversation in the comment section below. All right, as always guys, good fishing.